Happy Tuesday. I don't know what happened to all my songs. My songs all crapped out. I can't get them to work. What are we going to do? We're not going to complain about it, are we? No. We're beyond the songs anyway. But again, it takes 90 seconds for y'all to come on. So, reminder, guys, to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, it's Pioneer. We got to bring these birds in. It's almost dark. Well, why are you waiting so long? It's almost dark. Because that's what we do here. We think outside the box. Just making myself a beverage. We're going to do a little vodka, Diet Pepsi. I find it's very, very nice, calming beverage. I don't think I'm going to add any more to it. The hell with it. Well, we should be on now. If you're on with us, please let me know. Let's see how this tastes. Again, trapping challenges coming up. Haha, I beat Peevler. Well, hey, if you beat Peevler, that's a good thing. Mike Parrish, what's up, my friend? Got a couple. We're taking our time tonight again. Reminder, guys, this show works best when you participate. Your ass. You hear your ass, huh? I don't know about what that means. Very, very tropical. Very, very tropical. Tropical. You know what tropical is? Recover. Of course, we've got to recover. Oh, we're having fun. Y'all having fun? I said, are y'all having fun? Comments are coming in. Oh, shit. We have two MPs. Parrish and Peevler. Yes, sir. They're looking good. Flying, I'm giving them about a 7. 7 on the flying. Some of them are really starting to roll. I got to figure out. I got to put these signs up, but I got to fold over the old BZs. But look at this cockbird. Nice, eh? Nice looking pigeon. You haven't been in the corn bins, have you? Look at. There you go. I did some vaccinating today. Eddie Ortiz. Hey, he's in the house. Again, I've had to work them, getting them off the roof. So they're a little, what do we call it? A little gun shy. But that happens, eh? That happens. There's a mosquito I just effed. Long day of 14 hours. Huh? I know the feeling. Ricky has gone back to NB, New Brunswick. They look good, not bad. I'm still working on some, boys. I'm still working on some. But we are going to bring them in. Who do I want to bring in first today? Where do I want to set this camera up? I don't know where the best spot is to set the camera up. I always worry they're going to knock it down and then I can't see what's going on and then y'all get pissed. It's a big, you know what. We got the lights on. The lights are on. Is everyone home? That's the question. Again, trapping for Friday. Pick your square for $20. You're going to get 25 squares. Or, hey, if you're wanting to save some money but still have fun, $5 get you 5 picks. Pick the birds that you like. Just pick a bird. Don't overthink it. You don't have to pick your own birds. Actually, don't pick your own birds. I don't want you to pick your own birds because this is just for fun. Pigeon bingo pot. You got to pay by PayPal, friends and family. You have a hard time, let me know. That really tells you how hungry they are. They should all crawl here. You see? A little nervous with the hand. They're okay. They're getting there. Look at look at that screamer. We got a screamer coming in. Oh, jeez. You thought Monday was a good show. So did I. I thought Monday was a good show. The birds thought it was. I didn't even show any birds. Next week I'll have some birds on. Guys, I always say the reason why the show is good, and I'm being 100% honest, if you participate, the show will get better. Think about it. I want you to think about this. 10 pigeon guys go to a coffee house for a coffee or go to the bar, and only one guy shows up. Is he going to be able to talk pigeons? If two guys come, they talk a little bit. If three guys come, more, four guys, five guys, six guys. Sometimes we have 100 people on the show. I don't care if you like me, you hate me, you think I'm great, you think I'm stupid. Hey, put your comments in. We're just talking pigeons. What answer's right? The only answers that are right are trial and error, man. Trial, you try. Again, I think I vaccinated again about 90 birds today, trying to help them out, those ones with the respiratory issues. It's rolling on through them, but we'll get her clear. Took Ricky's birds training, 25 miles today. She was 90 degrees. They come real good. 10 pigeons, 10 young birds. Here we go. I think we're ready now. We're ready? A few more minutes. How long, guys? How long should we wait? Come on. Remember, this show works best. When I tell you this show works best, take my advice. Take my advice. Tomorrow we'll run the clock. Eddie Ortiz, you can buy those bingo squares. It's not hard. Put them in your check, add them to your cart, and hit checkout. That's all you got to do. And if you have a problem, you give me a ringle dingle or a text message, and we're going to get you checked out. It's not hard. I didn't put it on tonight. Ricky got tied up there in New Brunswick with Leah, and I wanted Leah to make sure it was set right. So I didn't want to fucking jam it. Sorry. I will run it tomorrow, and I will run it on Thursday. Thank you for asking. Let's pull that down. A few more minutes. Okay, a few more minutes. Tom DiMartino watching from New York. There he is, Tom DiMartino. I bought pigeons from Tom. Shit. I'm not going to lie, guys. I think I bought pigeons from Sleepy Hollow Lofts I was maybe 18 years old. I bought a kit of, I think, 8 young birds, Staff Van Riets, and I'm not going to lie, got to give credit where credit is due. They were exactly Van Riet style pigeons. A couple checker pieds, a couple blues, no reds, but I enjoyed them. They did well. I had a couple real good results, and so whenever I see Tom on, I seen Tom, I think a couple years ago in the New Jersey auction. Tom, make sure you come down to Perth Amboys. But nice to see you on, Tom. I haven't seen you on in a while. Oh, it's like air conditioning, man. Man, set up a new club software, club clock, and Benzing pain in the ass. But oh, don't worry, Mike Parrish. Trust me. For every training toss, she'll work. I'm just working out a couple. Every year I have a kink with her. There the Benzing pads are. There they are. Can you imagine? I have an American that wants to buy a clock from me. I'm not allowed to sell it. It's the biggest crock of cinnamon twist you know what that there is. I love this clock. It's my favorite clock. Guys, stop. You're coming from behind. Oh, man, you guys should have seen Raymond over there. He got into the burrs or something. Lights are on, but they say nobody's home. Couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. The staff Van Riets are good pigeons. Oh, look at the kittens going up the tree. You see that there? Oh, let's see. Kittens up the tree. Well, let's see how fast they clock tonight. Who wants to do the counting? Hold on. You know what I'll do? Let's set up a timer, shall we? Well, we won't. You know what? We don't. Well, we could. Shall we? Do we want a timer? Do we want to get creative? David Tracy, I always heard that the red Van Riets were the good ones. I don't know. I always had real good luck with the reds. And they weren't real reds. They were like a weirdish kind of strawberry silver red. But maybe if Tom's on, Tom could answer. I know one thing with the Van Riets. When I had white in the tail, I had real good luck with the blue pieds or the checker pieds, white in the tail. Either the tail was all white and the bird was like a blue bar, or there'd be like a light pied but white in the tail. Don't worry. Ooh, look at that cockbird. He's feeling good. You guys ready to roll? Look at this. Clock says 9. I think we'll bring him in. Let's see if I can set up a timer. Let's see. How do we do this? Graphics. Let's go to timers. Let's see. Let's set her up. I'm thinking 2 minutes. All right. So, in exactly 1 minute, we're going to start the festivities. And we will see. Now, hold on. I can't call them. I know. Guys, you should kind of get off the board. Do we want a landing board cam? Yeah, we'll do a landing board cam. So let's see. What cam? Oh, guys, go back that way. Jeez. All right, we're going to put the cam here. That way you can kind of see it. Now, remember, we're going to see how she runs in 2 minutes. Ooh, that's a pretty little land right there, sweetheart. Tom DiMartino, color doesn't seem to matter as far as performance, but predators seem to pick out the colorful birds. I love the reds. I love the red pieds. I love the gay pieds, the white pieds. That was, I think, one of my favorite things. Actually, I always laugh and I say one of the reasons why the Vandenbalks are so good. I say they're today the modern day Van Riets, and they have that war paint. Philippines is watching. What's going on? All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, Northern Pacific time. Let's see what these old farts are going to do. You guys ready to go? All right, let's get the timer on. We need a countdown. Well, we're going to start counting down when the clock runs on. We got 2 minutes to get these old farts in. Hey, guys, don't go over to the muck hole, man. Oh, those mosquitoes are bad. Let's get our timer on. Here we go. Good luck to all. I will check the comments in 2 minutes. Let's see, guys. Voila. Here we go. The clock is running. Let's hope she don't knock it over. You guys ready to go to work? Remember, we're going to give ourselves a few extra seconds. Because why? Well, that's a pigeon flying. The yodeler out here. Pretty slow. So, in 2 minutes, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Garbage. Out of 10, we give it, let's be honest, let's be honest, let's be really honest, let's give it a, what number, guys? I'm going to give it a 7.5. 7.5 is what I give it, and that's high. But I'm being hard, and I'll always be hard. But that's okay. At the end of the day, they're still learning. They're getting better. A real good mix today. Corn, barley, and wheat. Why? Well, because they haven't earned anything better yet. Oh, for that many birds, yeah, I expect faster. I expect under a minute. Now we're down to 2. What are y'all waiting for? Oh, hold on. I got to go over here. The thing I do notice is you do want them all to have enough feed. That's the trick to this. 8.8. Thank you for that score. Eddie Ortiz says a 10. Come on, Mike Sheridan. There you go. There's a pigeon man right there. Oh, you guys are all pigeon men. Mike Sheridan, his father was a super pigeon man. Thank you, Mike, for calling it as it is. Mike, you know how we trap pigeons. We're gonna give that one's a 6. So if Mike says it's a 6, and I gave it a, what did I give it? A 7? Yeah, 6, 7. I do agree. You know what? Everyone can look at it a few different ways, and that's cool. But We like them to bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Let's go back in there and see. Oh, this lot's way easier to see them. So as long as they're eating barley, tomorrow's another fun day. Oh, I had the young birds beat the old cock home today. I don't know what he decided to do. He won't be going tomorrow, that's for sure. Let's see how the feeding's coming along in here. Now you see all those birds over there on the perches sitting there? They're really giving you the old answer. That's why they don't come in under 2 minutes. Because those birds there that are on the perches, they don't want to eat no barley no more, no wheat no more. They're done. That's just how I'm looking at it. These pigeons tell me. These ones here, oh, they'll eat. We can feed them another 5 scoops. Nope. No need. No need. I think we're done. I think we're done. And the ones I vaccinated with the wet eyes, they're all in here. That's where they'll stay for today. New comments. Woo! 7, says David Tracy. Trapping really good, thank you. Why people feed on the ground and not in a feeder? I just this many birds, it's a pain in the ass to feed in feeders. You know what? When no, I don't use. I'm just not a big feeder guy. Feeders look good. I like to just feed them on the ground, but that's a me thing. If you like to feed in feeders, you can. What are you using for floor dressing? Just dry litter. Plain old dry litter. Dry litter. And I'll show it to you here in a second. This is just brick sand and pigeon droppings mixed. Maybe they ate from the open feed bin. No. Oh yeah, you know what? Eddie, we have it, eh? We have it, buddy. These little sneaky little rats, they're dangerous. They get down with the woodland fairies, man. No, I'll show you the floor dressing. Now, you can use Versalaga floor dressings. I don't use shavings. You can scrape the lofts. I don't scrape, not this kind of system here. I had one, I'm not gonna lie, I got into the barley today. I had one. How's it going, guys? You still hungry or what? So this is the dry litter. Let's see. Let's show you. Okay, that's all dry. There it is. Look, you run your hand through it, it's just dry. See, nothing's wet. Whew. Fill her up with brick sand, and that's it. I think all the birds get equal amounts of feed throwing it on the floor. It's easier. Hey, this loft is easier than the other one. The other one's a tighter loft. This one here, you can spread it out better. So again, if I build another loft, I have it all open. I like open concept. We got a couple tippy-toeing on the roof. Good call there, Mr. Tracy. And again, you think they're super hungry. They come up to you, but you move your hand quick, and I don't want to come. They're still not at the park yet. Oh, look, there's one. How's it going? You're outside on the wire. Wake up, sunshine. Oh, lots of fun. Feeding is always fun, isn't it? Are you going to feed any sort of veggies? I might. It all depends. Right now, they're free range grazing, so they got all the veggies they want outside. Oh. How's the bar, guys? You guys enjoying your drink? Good, guys. Can I come through here, please? Look at you dummy-os, eh? You're not hungry. You look like steel. Let's see. Is there anything left in here for you to eat? Any barley? Oh, yeah. Oh, I overfed. No. I overfed a little bit. Son of a bitch. Oh, hey. I wanted to give them a little more today anyways, this section. I thought I cut them down a bit yesterday, but they're going to have a little extra barley, so they'll get to that. The ones that are hungry, they'll go down to the end. They all start going up to the perches. There's one landed. But boy, tomorrow I'll see. Maybe tomorrow morning I get them up for a fly, and we'll see how they look. What do we got out here? We got 1, 2. There's 2 there, plus 1 on the roof. 3. 3 kids. 3 little ones out. So if I'm really judging the score, Mike is wrong with the 6. We're going to give it a 4. 4. And tomorrow we'll try it again. We'll see. It's tricky. Tricky with a lot of birds. It's more tricky with a lot of birds for the simple reason. You have to keep the army fed. Keep the army fed. If the army don't get fed, you're screwed. So, what can I say about that, eh? You got to keep the army fed. I went through today the red loft. I found them a little hungry, a little bit hungrier than the other loft. Still just balancing it out. I'm roughly estimating around 250 per section, and that cuts it short of about 20 birds. So just keep playing. But the main thing is to pull the weight off to get them up over the trees. But if you look tonight, man, we had a couple groups sky high. Still got those roof sitters that they just don't want to let go. We're going to work on that. Marlene is working. The internet actually, hey guys, the internet's been working good lately. I shouldn't have said that. Actually, that was a stupid thing to say. The internet's working good now. I will have the clock running. Again, we've got some codes we're still trying to get adjusted. What can I do? We will have them ready before training. Again, training around the first week of August is going to start. Start them real short. I might even start getting them in the basket this week. That'll be fun. How many people you got signed up on your Pigeon Boss tour? I believe there's 2 people signed in already. Talking about that Pigeon Boss tour, and I really want people to think, and here it is in the top corner. And if you have questions for that or bingo or whatever, get your deposit in for the trip if you want to come. And the reason why I say is get your deposit in first and book the flight. I see flights coming to Belgium for anywhere from $800 to $1,000. The longer you wait, the more it goes up. Now, how much can it go up by? In November, it could still be at 1,000. It could be at 1,200. It could be at 1,300. It could be at 1,500. The longer you wait to book the flight, the worse it is. Get your deposit in and book your flight. If you get your deposit in and book your flight, we know you're coming. You're going to pay. Then you make your payments, get the payments in by mid-November, December, and away we go. It's going to be a great, fun trip. I don't think you guys will be disappointed. The 10 lofts that you're going to see from Stefan Steenberg, my man Serge Van Alsecker, Nicholas Norman, Gert and Mark Poulin, Xavier Verstrada, Emile Denny's, Annemie Van Hee, Annex Gauthier, Guy Van den Aura, Eddie Grugens. I'm going to be missing somebody here. I said the Normans. Norman, I think I got everybody. I think those are the 10. If I miss somebody, hey, let me know. Oh, and Serge Van Alstecker. Can't miss Serge. Serge is my man. So we got first stop is the Normans. Oh, also we got the Fugare Show. We got the Lear Market. We got the Schumacher Breeding Stud. We got the Golden Doif Awards. We're going to Antwerp. We're going to Bruges. We're going to the Pigeon Bar. Oh, wow. I think you get 18 killer sites, plus whatever else you're going to see along the way. You can buy pigeons. We'll help you import them. And when you go to the Golden Doif, you're going to see so many superstar pigeon men from Germany, the UK, Holland, Belgium. They're all the cream of the crop, of the top of the game. Yes, and they are. And I think I did the combination of all the breeders. I think it's like something like 600 years of flying pigeons in Belgium. If you combine them all up. So there it is. And again, it's $1,500 to secure your spot, book your ticket, and you're away to the races. This trip is $5,999. Yeah, $59,999 Canadian. American, that comes out to about $4,500. British pounds, it's like $3,500. It includes your hotels, your breakfasts, a couple dinners, not all your dinners, a few. And it also includes your transportation with me, driving around. You don't have to put gas money in, none of that bullshit. We take care of all that. And the hotels are super. Vandenvalk hotels, the best of the best, the cream of the crop. Go to the Vanden Valks. And trust me, I've stayed at a lot of hotels. I wish they had them here in Canada, but they don't. Mike Parrish, if you are interested, don't be shy. If you have questions and you're like scratching your head or you don't understand, just let me know. Are you going to give any big one loft race this year? Um, I've got some birds at a race. Uh, I was down in Georgia, so I got some birds down in Georgia. Um, Next year, I'm going to start going out into some of the races, I think. Or well, I'm going to go at least in one or two. But again, you got to have the birds. I'm working on something off the show stuff that's a little different. It still has to do with one loft racing, but I haven't brought that to the show. I don't know if I'm ever going to bring that to the show, but I will keep you informed and I'll keep you up to date. But yeah, I do want to get out there and compete again. You got to pick the right races, but I want to focus more on one or two races, see if we can win those, and then evolve. Not saying we can win anything, but I'd sooner put a lot more eggs into one basket than put 5 eggs here, 5 eggs there, 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 5 eggs there. I don't know. Maybe that's backwards. I don't know. Those two dummies there, they're still sitting in the chute. They don't want to push the bob. So I'll give them about another half of an hour. Will you stay in one hotel the whole time? That's a really good question. So Belgium, it's kind of funny because I don't know how to word this, but if you're like on your phone, okay, and you say gotta go an hour's drive in the United States, it normally looks like it's far. Like it looks like you're driving somewhere on the maps. In Belgium, it doesn't look like that. The map will only look this big. You're like, this is gonna take me an hour. This is like 30 miles. So there's a couple hotels that we will be staying at, different Vanden Valks. So we might be at one hotel for 2 or 3 days, and then we move to another one. That's how it's going to be. I can't keep it all at one hotel because number one, I want to go to Antwerp, I want to go to Bruges, and I want the people on the tour to be able to see a little bit of Belgium. I mean, the one thing that's fantastic about Belgium is the city itself. There's so many great towns um, that you get to experience. To stay at one place, like if we stayed in in Brussels, yeah, it's nice, but it's not like Bruges or it's not like Antwerp, not even close, you know. So we wanted to move it around a bit, and because you know what, sometimes when we're going to be done at a breeder, I want to be close to the next hotel. Um, we I planned everything out. I did the driving already. I've done all the sort of the this right. So I think the farthest we have is I think the farthest drive ever is I think about an hour and 20 minutes. Everything else is under an hour. Some places are 20 minutes, but I wanted to make it fun. And the great thing about Vanden Valk hotels are the food is second to none. I mean, literally, you could just live in the hotel and eat their food. It's that good. But we are going to go out. We are going to try Belgian cuisine. Um, we're probably going to have dinner with Emile Denny's, and you're going to have the best pizza. Forget New York pizza. Forget Chicago pizza. Forget Cleveland pizza. Oh, wait a minute. Forget all the pizza. You're going to have maybe dinner with Emile Denny's. Now, I'm not going to say guarantee that you are, but I got to get my pizza. And when I'm with Emile Denny's, Emile always puts the suit on and we go for dinner. So hopefully you guys will be able to read between the lines. But yeah, we're also going to be having dinner with Guy Van den Aura and Eddie Grugens. There's going to be some fun things that we are going to do. And again, on this tour, you're going to actually get to go to these lofts. You're going to get into them. You get to handle the pigeons. You get to ask. And that's why we kept it to 7 people, because I want you guys to feel comfortable. If we take 20 people, it's no good, you know? And I was even, we debated, well, 7 too many. I think 7's a good number. It's easier to control, and it's easier for everyone to be able to communicate. And maybe every loft is not the loft that you want to see, and I get that. But most of these lofts have had world result performances, and you will learn. You will learn. You really will. And all of these breeders, they will give you their very best. I've been blown away by all of them. And there's breeders that I haven't put on this trip. I can't put everyone on, you know. So maybe next year we're going to move some people and add some people. And because we want people to want to come back or try it again or you know, I think you know what I mean. Again, it will all work if you guys participate. Participation is key. Pigeon bingo, super bingo, $1,850. That's because you guys are participating. Our trapping challenge, guys, $5 you get 5 picks. $20 you get 25 picks. Go out there and pick. You can't take it with you. You can only win it. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong. You guys like the trapping challenge? Or do you want me to make some major adjustments in it? I know you're going to say, but the clock's got to work. Yeah, the clock will work on Friday. Reminder, guys, training starts very shortly. Starting to push the birds here a little bit more. I am quite impressed. There's multiple groups that go up and just crush it. And I think that's real good. We're getting there. Patience is going to be key. Patience. So, guys, please don't panic. Keep your cool. Keep it with your own birds. Don't panic. Take your time. The goddamn rooster nailed me today pretty good in the back of the leg. Not gonna lie, they did. Uh, but I like coming on and talking to you guys. You know, they're not flying to the way I like them to fly yet, so I haven't done any flying shows. Again, every year is different, so I hope they will fly good because I love getting up and get out at 6 in the morning and have a coffee and watch them fly and get the flag going a little bit. What's going on? Oren Las Garcia, how are you? And another thing, I just want to let everyone know about this tour. I don't care where you are in the world. I speak English, but I speak Pidgin. You can come from anywhere, okay? Everyone is welcome. I'm going to do my best to make it fun for you guys. And remember, part of the tour is you're coming with me, right? You're going to actually see what I see. And we don't sub it out so there's somebody that knows nothing about pigeons. No, I'm the guy doing it. You know, like I say, at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, we keep everything in house. We're kind of a very small family business, but we care about our customers and we want people to enjoy it. Where is the information for the for the trip? Okay, so let me just post. I'm going to post this whole thing up, and I want you, Frank, here to go to Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. There it is, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Go to our homepage and scroll through the page, and you'll see Pigeon Bingo. You'll see these, and you'll see the Pigeon Boss Tour. Click on it. The information's there. Now, if you want to sign up for this and you're having an issue, sometimes we do have issues. Hey, you know what I will do? I'll throw this up from the other week. Well, none of my videos are playing. I gotta figure out what the hell happened there. Like I can't figure that out. Why aren't my videos playing? They're only going black. Like that's rubbish. Look at black videos. If you want more information or there's not enough information there, you let me know. And again, once you sign up, we're going to tell you, hey, bring this size suitcase. This is sort of the clothing you got to bring. Again, guys, we're not going on like Model Search America. Okay. This is like pigeon attire. Bring a pair of dress pants, maybe one or two nice dress shirts, but casual, comfortable. Some warm clothes. Could be windy, could be rainy. And that's it. One or two pairs of shoes. That's it. Basically, and I'm being honest, you can basically get it in one carry-on bag, a large carry-on. When I go to Belgium, you should see the amount of clothes I take. I take very few clothes. I got so much camera stuff, and I just go with it. Trust me, you're going to smell great. There's always cologne and deodorant, and remember, get the food in your mouth. No, so you don't have to overpack. Thanks. You're talking the group street walking at midnight. You're taking, hey, the screwed up thing is for everyone that comes, they're going to be on a screwed up time zone. So, hey, we might say, I might say to you guys, hey, anybody want to go for a walk tonight? I'm going to go. Yeah, you guys can go. There's going to be downtime for people that they can stay in their room or they can go out. We're going to have a little bit of that as well, you know. Um, but again, we're going to land in Brussels. I'm going to pick you up from the airport, take you to the hotel. Once you're done that, you're going to decompress for that evening. We're going to have a dinner at the hotel. You're going to meet everyone. We'll kind of go over the itinerary while we're there. We have your care packages that you're going to receive. And then we start. The first day up, you're going to go to the Normans. And, when you go to the Normans, you're there for that half of the day. We're going to get there at noon when Nicholas is done feeding and working the birds. You're going to sign the guest book. You're going to meet Philip. You're going to see the guest book of superstars that have been there and visited all over the world. And you're going to get to sign that. You're going to go look at the trophy rooms. You're going to go up into the lofts. And that's a full evening until we have dinner. And then the next day we get up, we go to Fugare. We're going to be there at 9 a.m. We do the pigeon show at Fugare. Head back to the hotel, get cleaned up, have an appetizer. Then we head to the Golden Doif Awards. So the first 2 days, bang, bang. We want to get you guys to get on the time schedule. Everyone has their own room, or you're sharing. No, this is another thing. If you guys are pigeon guys, so let's say Michael Peebler and Michael Parrish, they want to go together. Great. Unless you're like, and I'm going to be honest, don't share a room with anyone. Everyone, we got this priced out. Everyone gets their own room. Okay? I don't think anyone should share a room with anyone. And the only reason I'm saying that is sometimes you just want to be alone. Sometimes I'm sick and tired of hearing Gary's voice, his stupid laugh, or, I just want to sit in my room. I want to watch sports. I want to sit in my underwear, and that's it. I don't want to be, I want to be alone. So everyone at that price, $59.99, you get your own room. That's it. Okay? I mean, hey, if I was going with Ricky, I would share a room with Ricky. But if I was going with any other pigeon man, I'm not interested. I want my own room. That's it. Ricky, I can put up with because he's my dad. But other than that, I don't really feel like sharing a room. And I don't think anyone should have to. And I just think for that little bit of savings, it's a pain in the butt. Forget the savings. Get your own room. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just how I think. I would say if it's family, fine. If it's not family, don't do it. And even family, because you guys got to remember, you are going to take the tour together. You're going to go to the lots together, drive in the vehicle together. When we go to the show, we're going to have a table. Then you guys go do your thing. When we go to the Fugari show, once we get in, I'll say, hey, here we go. We're going to meet here at this time. Go do your thing. Go do your thing. And if you guys buy stuff, I'll make sure that we can figure it out to box it up and get it back shipped over to you. I mean, you might buy, I don't know, you might buy some bands, or you might buy a scraper, or you might buy a pigeon loft. I don't know. Dummy eggs. You might buy a clock. You might buy a pigeon T-shirt. I don't know. But, if you do say, oh, I wanted to buy 40 nest fronts, well, we're going to help you work that out. So when the tour is over, we can get that shipped to you. Obviously, if you buy a pigeon loft or something large, we have to work to get it shipped to you. And we'll have that all planned out. So it is able, same thing, if you purchase pigeons at the show, if you purchase pigeons at the market, if you purchase pigeons from the breeders or the breeding center, we will arrange that to get them imported in. Now, we import them when it's time for them to come over. Can't rush it. And remember, this isn't ordering pizzas. I would come, but I don't think I could get a passport in time. Sure you can. I'm going to tell you one thing. Squeaky wheels get the grease. Greg McFarland, I'd love to have you come on. You think you'll enjoy it? Sure you can. Push. Remember, it's in February. It's in February. So we got August, September, October, November, January, February. 6 months. I am pretty damn sure that we can get a passport in 6 months. I know in Canada I can get one. I don't know about in the United States. I don't think if you're a criminal, as long as you're not a criminal, I don't think it can be that hard. But again, I don't know. That's something that you have to look at. And as I always say, the squeakiest wheels will get the grease. But everyone, this is why we brought it out so far in advance. And it's while spots are available. So there's 5 spots. Next week there could be 3 spots. There could be 2 spots. There could be 1 spot. There could be no spots. If you want to sit on the waiting list, you can. Maybe someone will cancel out, but we're only taking a small number. And every time we go out, we'll only have a small number. Again, I want it to be fun for you guys. And I want you to make the most of the trip. Taking 20 guys, you're not going to handle the pigeons. You're not going to have the interaction. You're just going to feel like you're, at one of those museums that you're looking at things and you can't really get involved. So we don't want that. I want you guys to have as much fun as I'm going to, because, hey, I'm on the tour too, man. I've been to all these lofts multiple times. Every time I go, I can't wait to go back again. You're just good. Wait till you guys see Stefan Steenberg. Wait till you meet the straight shooting Serge Van Alsacker. He's great. We're going to razzle dazzle him. What city in Canada do you leave for the trip? Okay. That's a real great question. Remember, this show works best when you guys participate. So wherever you are in the world, okay, we say February, I believe it starts February 15th. You can fly from your city, wherever you are. If you're in Calgary, you're in Minnesota, you're in Chicago, you're in Toronto, you are going to fly to Brussels Airport for the 15th of February. You are going to give us your flight information so we can track you. I am going to pick you up at the airport. So you don't have to come to Toronto. You don't have to, you fly from the city where you're in. So if you're in New York City, New York to Brussels. Now, if you want to do a stopover, you can do that. If you want to fly direct, if you want to fly first class, whatever you want, you're going to book your own flight. That responsibility is on you. We tell you, you can be in Brussels on this day. I will pick you up from Brussels. I'll pick you up. I'll bring you to the hotel, get you in your room, and I'll meet you for dinner. That's it. It's simple. But that's a really good question. So, if you're in the UK and you live in Manchester, you're not going to fly to Toronto to then fly to Brussels. No, you're going to go from Manchester to Brussels. If you're in California, you're in San Diego to Brussels. We wanted to make it as easy as possible. That's why I say, get your deposit in. Okay, 1,500 Canadian dollars. Book your flight. And why didn't we want to do flights? People have air miles, travel miles, whatever the hell they have, Aeroplan miles. You can use whatever you want. You're responsible for your own booking of your flight because you have your identification, your proper credit card. You give everything properly. And we can give you tips on how to get the best deals on flights. Hey, book directly with a direct airline. Don't do third parties. Book direct. So if I fly to, I'm going to say Holland, for instance, I book always pretty much directly with KLM, or sometimes I'll use Iceland Air. I book direct through an airline. That way, if I want to upgrade, I can, and I don't pay third party prices. So if you book from like Travelocity is making money off you. I'd rather book directly through an airline. Just letting you know that. And when you book directly through an airline, if something happens, because it's not third party, it's way easier to get your money back when you book direct. Just letting you guys know. Remember, I've done a lot of traveling. I've been lucky I've never missed flights, but I have learned the hard way. Third party bookings, they're always taking a cut off you, and I always don't like it. It's not that they're always bad, just book direct. You know, Forget the third party. You don't need the third party. Book direct. But some really good questions tonight. And when we're at the breeders, ask the questions. Ask the questions and listen. That's what I say. Ask the questions and listen. And if someone asks the same question, don't ask it again. Pay attention. And you want to handle a pigeon, ask, don't grab, and they will get it for you. One thing I always say, whenever I go to a loft, I never grab someone else's pigeon. I always let them. I always say, hey, can I handle that blue checker? I don't point. I said, the blue checker on the third perch. Never point in their loss. Pointing's never good. We call it pigeon etiquette. Everyone's different, but everyone I think will have a good time. You will love the food. You will love the beer. You'll like the people. From the shows to the market. Hey, wait till you go to the Lear market. I mean, that's a really, really good pigeon feeling. And I will say one thing. When we go out onto the street, into the town, let's say in Brussels, or not Brussels, in Bruges or Antwerp, and we go to a little pub, and we sit outside and have a beer, or we, have some lunch, or whatever, we're going to feed the pigeons. You guys are going to be like, I can't believe the quality in these wild pigeons. They look phenomenal. I guarantee you will love it. Every time I go, I got to feed wild pigeons. Sometime through the trip, I got to do it at least once. And hey, you never know who's going to come along the ride with us. People that we'll meet. It's just a fun trip. And it's a trip that we wanted to make it worth the value for people. I've never done one of these before, so we've got 18 stops on this trip, 10 breeders, 2 major cities, a show, an awards, a pigeon bar, a pigeon breeding stud, the market, with Antwerp and Bruges. I think there's 18 stops on this tour. And, how much is too much? How much isn't enough? This is my first time. Maybe it's a little bit heavy, but bang for your buck. You're gonna get it. We're gonna work. We're gonna work together. We're gonna, I'm gonna do all the photos, and when you get to a breeder, I'll be taking photos. I'll have my camera with me, my regular camera. Again, because we want to put something together at the end that you guys have. I don't want you. You don't have to have it all on your phone taking pictures. I mean, you guys can use your cameras as much as you want. I will take pictures for you as well, because it's always awkward. It's like, oh, I'm with Emil Denny's. Someone take the. No, I'll take the picture. Don't worry. I want you guys to feel comfortable. And yeah, when you're there, if you do want to use your phone, you're going to have to get a plan. Get a plan. Get a good plan so you don't get a huge phone bill. Trust me. Or don't bring your phone at all. Well, I hope tonight you guys brought up the tour. Some great questions. I hope that helped you out. Like I said, 7 spots. First come, first serve. I'm glad people are showing interest. I think it'll be super fun. A real pigeon trip of a lifetime. And that's that. They're all in now. 6 out of 10. Hell with it. 5 out of 10. We'll get better. Tomorrow we'll run the clock. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Pigeon Bingo Wednesday. I guarantee we have at least one game going on. I think game 14. So tune in for that. 7:30, 8 o'clock in that time frame. We're going to come on, play the Pigeon Bingo. Super Bingo, $1,850 in the pot. Once we sell out all 100 squares, we will play Super Bingo. What can I say? Hey guys, thank you for tuning in tonight. If you have questions, you know what to do. Pigeons are getting better each day. Be positive, be confident. We'll do just fine. Have a great evening. Thanks for all of your support and great questions.